Well, hello, I'm Shonnie Alridge, your favorite real estate broker and appraiser in Atlanta, Georgia. And today we're going to have a conversation that is long overdue. We're going to discuss 5 questions you must ask the builder before you purchase new construction. Let's go. All right, like I said, this is a long overdue conversation that we should have been had, but it's okay. We're having it now. Now, when you are purchasing new construction, this is a big deal. This is exciting. It's a brand new home and, it's a great purchase, obviously. But you gotta ask questions, okay? You gotta know in your mind, like, these are things that we must know before we decide to move forward. So the first thing is you wanna find out, when is the estimated completion date? A lot of times, it just depends on the weather. Here in Georgia, we have 4 seasons. So depending on the season, it will cause it to be a shorter time frame to be built or a longer time frame. So you're looking at somewhere between typically 4 to 12 months. Depends on the size of the home, the size of the builder, their capacity, and all of that. So you want to know what to expect when it comes to that estimated time of completion. All right, so another question to ask is, what are the builder incentives? Are there home warranties in place? And so this is really important because now you're able to compare different builders to what they have going on. In Georgia, we have a bunch of builders. Some of the more popular ones are D.R. Horton, DRB, Meritage, Liberty Communities, Pulte. And so they all offer something different. And then it also depends on when the community started. So if it's a brand new community, that is a particular incentive for that. If they are closing out, meaning they have a few more homes to sell in that community, a different incentive for that. So you want to find out, you want to ask the question, hey, what are your closing cost contribution? What are your incentives to purchase? A lot of times right now, what we're seeing in this particular market is that the builder is buying down the rate for you or offering you an opening rate and then kind of escalating a little bit over time, which really helps you to be able to afford the house and purchase it at that moment. So you want to find that out. You want to find out, hey, do you all offer home warranty? Oh, you do? Well, for how long? Is it 1 year, 2 years? Those things are really important as you are kind of putting your list together on which builder has the best product for you and your family. All right, so let's also take into consideration any additional costs with the purchase. What I mean by that is a homeowner association. So you want to find out, hey, is there a homeowner association in place? If so, then what is the cost? What's the frequency in which we pay? And also, is there an initiation? Because in some cases, there is an initiation cost with the homeowner association. So once you know these things, this is great because your mortgage lender or loan officer, which is the same thing, I use those names interchangeably, but they're there in place to help you to get financing for your purchase. Anyhow, but they need to know that. They need to know what are the additional costs associated with the purchase and you as well. And if you don't ask the question, of course, your agent will ask that for you. All right, so we have to know these things right here. This is really, really good. All of them are really important, but this is really good. You want to know, what does the purchase come with? Like, you're thinking, I'm buying a home, so like everything comes with it that you can think of. The landscaping is going to be in place. There's going to be a refrigerator in there. There's going to be a washer and dryer in there. You're thinking they're going to surely have window treatment. They're going to have blinds at the front and the back of the home, surely. And it's not the case. That is not the case. But don't worry, I'm just wanting you to understand, like here in Georgia, everything isn't standard. Okay, the house is going to come with a cooling system, a water heater, the furnace is going to be in place, and you're going to have a stove and a dishwasher perhaps. Those things will be there because we consider those permanent fixtures, and that's just the way the homes are built and what the expectation has always been. But a washer and dryer, a refrigerator, not so much. Also, you want to find out about that landscaping like I mentioned earlier, because sometimes you'll see the model home and it'll be like all this fancy stuff outside. It's gorgeous, but they may not have that same landscaping treatment for all the other homes. So again, we just ask these questions to find out, hey, what does our purchase come with? All right, so here's the last thing. You want to learn of the builder's reputation. Yes, you can go on the website and look at their mission statement. You can also just Google them and look at reviews. Of course, a lot of times the reviews that'll be on there are going to always be the bad stuff. Won't be a whole lot of good stuff because people will share some of the horror stories, right? Every builder has a horror story. Like, it's not going to be this picture perfect thing every time. Someone's going to get upset. So you're going to see those reviews. But just know that if the builder is actually out here building communities and building a lot of them, then they must be doing something right, okay? Now, but you want to find out, like, hey, does this builder, if there's an issue, how quickly will they address the issue, right? If, say for instance, okay, you're going to buy this new construction home and you say, hey, I want to have my own independent home inspectors to come in and have a look at it. When and if they find any issues, how will you all address them? You want to find that out, because if they say, well, we're not going to address them, which I doubt they'll say that, but if they say that, then you know, like, no, we're not doing this. So you just want to make sure, like, hey, does this builder, are they good for trying to help us to fix things, find solutions for things, or are they more like, you're going to take this and we're done with it type of thing? You want to know that, because that's going to determine for you, like, hey, we're out of here, we're leaving, we're going down the street to find another builder that has a better way of finding solutions to make sure that we are happy and pleased with the transaction. All right. Well, I certainly hope this was great information for you. You know, as you go along this journey of buying a new home, you know, you want to make sure that you are completely prepared and that you have an agent that can really help guide you and represent you to the fullest. And so consider me your resource. I would love to help you purchase your new construction home here in Georgia. If it's not new construction, that's fine. We can also help you purchase resales. No problem at all. So be sure to contact me. My information is right here. You can call me, you can text me, email me, I will respond. Also, find me on Instagram, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. So you're right here watching my YouTube video. I appreciate you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Glad that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you. As always, I love to share information and be a resource to my future clients. And so I can't wait to work with you, and we'll see you on the next video.